Is watching the battle for 5 states in India. So what are the big themes and overarching lessons that we've learned, and more importantly, what are the big questions that come up at the end of these state elections? To answer those questions, we have with us Jasperi. Jasper, thank you so much for joining us. First question, simple question. Is this a sign that the Modi magic, so to speak, has waned?
I don't think so, not fundamentally. I mean, inevitably, the Modi peak was going to slide over time, whether you're Modi or anyone else, in the end of your first term. So I don't think so. I think the proof's in the pudding of the national election.
All right. What do the assembly results mean for Modi's comeback in the 2019 national elections?
Well, I mean, he's got a box seat on that already. I mean, I would think it'll give him pause for thought. The Congress have come from nowhere, in effect, through Gujarat to these elections. They're in the ring. So I think he's thinking about his opponent in a way that possibly he wasn't.
Is this a thumbs up for Rahul Gandhi's leadership?
Well, it's definitely not a thumbs down. I think it's a qualified thumbs up. But again, we need to wait to the national elections. I mean, these are heats; they're not the championship.
And that's question number 4 for you. Will 6 months to go for the national elections? Do you see voting patterns differ from now and then?
2 points here. 6 months is an absolute eternity in politics, as we know. The second thing is there's not necessarily a correlation between the state assembly elections and the Lok Sabha. I mean, we saw in 2009 that the results went the other way around.
All right. Question number 5. Do these losses in these state elections hit Prime Minister Modi's image?
I don't think so in particular. I mean, I think to a certain extent he's insulated himself by participating less in this than he did in other elections. He has a lot of political capital. He might have lost a little, but it's from a high base.
All right. Then one last question, number 6, is how do you think foreign investors, people who are looking to invest money in India directly or indirectly, how are the foreign investors viewing the results of these state elections?
The fundamental issue here is whether they believe Modi will get back in 2019. I think at the moment the jury's out. I wouldn't think there's a correlation between these elections and the April-May elections. Having said all of this is one part of multiple metrics, including liquidity, FDI inflows, etc. So I would think neutral to cautious.
Neutral to cautious. That's the word coming in from Jasper Reed.